And welcome back. I hope you've all been doing well. I've had a pretty eventful couple of weeks in video uploads, so since I was out of town last weekend, let's take a moment to cover the past 2 weeks of uploaded content and a brief discussion of what's coming up next week. So let me go ahead and open up the calendar app. All right, so I was out of town on Saturday the 8th, so we'll go back to Sunday the 2nd. We had a Sunday shooter, and we uploaded an old retro gameplay of Zodiac and I playing some old Modern Warfare 2 from last year. And Monday we did a Steam library upload for episode 19 of the library playthrough. Then on Wednesday the 5th, we uploaded a video discussing hypervisors, the difference between hypervisors and virtual machines. And we primarily focused on VirtualBox. And we did a tutorial on creating 2 virtual machines, one for Arch Linux, the easy way to install, I should say. And then we created a virtual machine for Windows 10. Then I was out on the 8th. And on Sunday night, we did for Shooter Sunday, we did another Call of Duty playthrough. I think the map was Tokyo. It was pretty fun. Just Zodiac and I messing around. Then on the 10th, we uploaded episode 20 of the Steam library playthrough. Then on Wednesday the 12th, we uploaded a video on content creation using Linux and tools available in Linux. That was a really fun video to make. We actually started from the very beginning of the planning phase and worked through installing all the necessary software and tools. Went through transferring our media from our capture device, whether in my case it was the iPhone, and then went through the editing phase and then did a final review of the final product. So a fun video to make, quite long, I think an hour and 18 minutes, give or take. But well worth it if you're interested in content creation on Linux. And now here we are on our weekly channel update. So tomorrow, another Sunday shooter, or Shooter Sunday. And I think we're going to try Rainbow Six Siege again. We might check out this new game called Bodycam that seems to be pretty hot right now. And then on Monday, the 17th, we have episode 21 of our Steam library playthrough. That'll be going live. And then on Wednesday the 19th, I want to do a video, I'm working on a video, about the Linux kernel, basically what it is, how it works, and some of the differences between various distributions like Fedora and distributions like Pop! OS and Mint and so on. This is going to be very basic and for the new users to Linux or those who are curious about Linux. So if you're compiling your own kernel, I don't think you're going to get anything out of this video, just being honest. And then on Saturday, we will do the next channel update and news. All right, so we can close out of our calendar. And a couple of notes here. So the Steam library playthrough, we're currently at 165 games tested with 162 working with little to no tweaking. That puts us at 98%, which is pretty damn solid if you ask me. And another note here, so far with our Linux guides, we have covered the installation of Pop! OS, Mint, and Arch. We've installed and used VirtualBox. We've customized our GNOME desktop environment. We've installed Mango HUD and Proton Qt. And we've created content using Linux and Linux tools. But there's still a lot more content to come. So I'll be working on that, and that'll be our every Wednesday upload. All right, so for the channel update, I'm still searching for an idea for another Steam Deck video. I feel like we've covered quite a bit with the deck so far, but I'm at a loss as to what I can do next. As I mentioned in a previous update and previous videos, we've changed out the SSD, we've cloned the SSD, we've installed Windows, we've installed SteamOS, we've changed the joysticks out, we've changed out the bumper button, we've customized the UI and the boot screen. We've even covered some various third-party peripherals that are quite handy to take with you when you travel with the Steam Deck. So at this point, I'm still searching for an idea or two. So my request to you, if you're watching this, if you have any suggestions for a Steam Deck video, a topic for a video, please leave it in the comments below because I need all the help I can get because I am at a complete loss on how to move forward with Steam Deck videos. Okay, so since the channel has grown quite a bit, I finally have enough data now to determine the best upload times for content. So I may do a little experimenting with that and uploading videos with the times that most of you are online, according to the analytics. So I might play around with that a little bit and see how that works instead of sticking to a rigid schedule of 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this and this date. So I just want to see how that goes for a couple of weeks, if there's any change in the number of views and so on and so forth, and see what the analytics say at the end of that. All right, so not much more on the front for the channel as far as updates go or any changes, so we will keep chugging along just as we currently are. But I do want to say, as mentioned a moment ago, the channel has grown quite nicely since I've started uploading on a more serious and focused level. Started off with like 1 or 2 subscribers, went to 9, and now I'm up to 358, which I think feels really good. So far, some decent growth, and I hope to continue growing, and that's all thanks to all of you. So it is very much appreciated. All right, so let's take a quick look at the news. So just as a friendly reminder, the Steam Summer Sale coming up on June 27th, and will run through July 11th. So get your wish lists ready to go. And if you are a Firefox user, you might be happy to know that Firefox 127 is now available. So let me pop open the web page here. We'll talk about some of the changes in this current version of Firefox. All right, so let me drag this window over here. And it looks like, according to How to Geek, some of the changes we made or have been made. The most helpful change in this release might be the overhauled screenshot tool. It allowed you to take full page screenshots or selected page elements. But for the past few months, Mozilla has worked on a revamped version with deeper browser integration. There are new keyboard shortcuts for accessing it, high contrast mode support, and improved performance. Firefox 127 also now attempts to upgrade audio, video, and image resources from HTTP and HTTPS. The goal is to reduce the amount of mixed content, where the site and main content is loaded over a secured HTTPS connection, but some images and other resources are loaded over insecure HTTP. The focused upgrade will not work on all sites, and Firefox will simply block the embedded content if it can't be loaded securely on an HTTPS site. So you can kind of just do a Google search for updates to Firefox 127, and you can kind of see what else they have done. So we'll close out of this. And for those of you into content creation, you should know that OBS Studio 30.2 beta is now available for public testing. We can check it out at the GitHub page for more information. I'll put the link in the description below, but as you can see, as I drag the browser over for you to actually see, there are quite a few changes. This is the actual GitHub page, github.com, OBS project and releases. So this is beta 3, pre-release, I guess. And then beta changes down here. Beta 3 changes, fixed crash in beta 2 on Windows when running OBS normally. And I'll put this down in the description as well, so you can go ahead and scroll through and check out the new features and check out the beta 2 changes. Anyway, so that wraps up the news. Let me look at my notes here. I don't think there's anything else to talk about. All right, so we can move on to the next section, which is the top Steam games of the week. All right, so we'll go to Steam and we'll check out the top sellers right now. So currently the top sellers are Destiny 2, Elden Ring, Body Cam, Counter-Strike, Fallout 76, Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree, I guess. Pre-purchase. That must be the DLC, finally, for Elden Ring. A lot of people were looking forward to that. PUBG, Battlegrounds, Tom Clancy Rainbow Six Siege, Destiny 2, The Final Shape, and Call of Duty Black Ops pre-purchase. So a lot of people are pre-ordering Black Ops 6. So let's go ahead and check out the most played. Current players, we've got the top 10 are Counter-Strike 2, Dota 2, Banana. I checked this out, and to be perfectly honest with you, I'm not quite sure I get it. I mean, that sounds crazy, but I don't know. I'll have to take a look at it a little closer, I guess. Destiny 2, PUBG, Rust, Call of Duty, Elden Ring, Apex Legends, and Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. So not much has changed from the last week. It's pretty consistent. I think Baldur's Gate 3 fell out of the top 10. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and close this out. So for the free games this week on your Steam Deck, we installed the Freeloader plugin in the video where we customize our Steam Deck. There's a couple of games there to check out that are free. We have the Witcher Enhanced Edition on GOG, which is still there for free. I don't think there's an expiration date for that. We have a game called Tell Me Why on Steam, actually. The regular price for that is $19.99, and it's currently free until July 1st. We'll go to Steam and grab the Tell Me Why, and then go to GOG if you want the Witcher Enhanced Edition. All right, so this week's game of the week, I want to recommend a game called Planet Fishing. Just had a big update that came out, and it's a game that you can really kind of sit back and enjoy a Modelo while doing a little fishing, virtual fishing. So if you're in that sort of thing, I highly recommend it. All right, so let's check out the store. Let's put in Planet Fishing. Oh, Planet Fishing is free. So it's already in the library. It's free to play. I believe this is one of those games where they make all their money on the microtransactions. So highly recommend it if you want to chill out, do a little fishing. A lot of fun. I play it every now and then when I'm just wanting to relax. All right, so that wraps up this week's channel update, news, and not much more to say. So I'm going to go ahead and thank you all for watching. So stay safe, and I hope to see you in the next video.